Just a reminder, everyone, please turn off or silence all cell phones or electronic devices. This is a meeting of the Committee of Adjustment for the City of Thorold for Thursday, May 21st. I feel like I'm in a club. Everyone present will be given an opportunity to speak for or against the applications being heard. Members of the public are welcome to speak to the planning matters before the committee today, specifically as they relate to the minor variance and/or land severance applications under consideration. Please ensure your comments focus on the relevant planning matters to which the committee is deciding on. When given a chance to speak, you will only have 5 minutes, so please make sure to be as clear and consistent as possible. For your information, Committee of Adjustment is a public process. Personal information such as the applicant's name and property address, which is reported at a Committee of Adjustment meeting, is public information. Minutes of this Committee of Adjustment meeting will be received by Thorold City Council. Please address your comments and questions through the chair. A copy of the decision will be sent to the applicant or agent or to any person who files a written request. Agencies commenting on applications may request that certain conditions be imposed. Voicing objections to these conditions will not adversely affect the committee's decision. Committee of Adjustment is a quasi-judicial body operating under the Planning Act, Municipal Act, and the Statutory Powers Procedure Act, as well as various provincial regulations. Sections 45 and 50 of the Planning Act outline the circumstances surrounding the approval of minor variances and controlling the conveyance of land in Ontario and the prevention of subdivision of land except with governmental approval. The applicant, the minister, or any specified person or public body who has an interest in the matter may, within 20 days of the making of the minor variance decision or 20 days from the date of the mailing of consent decision, appeal to the Ontario Land Tribunal. Please note, neighbors and other interested parties not defined by the Planning Act are no longer eligible to file appeals as per Bill 23. I ask the Deputy Clerk to read the land acknowledgement, please.
The City of Thorold is situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Haudahwan-Dalrank, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The City of Thorold stands with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the lands on which we live.
Thank you. Does any member of this panel have a pecuniary interest in any of the applications to be considered at this hearing? Nor do I. I have a motion from the committee that the agenda be adopted as presented. Mr. DiPaolo, Mr. Daniels. All in favor? Thank you. May I have a motion that the minutes from April 16th, 2026 be adopted as presented? Mr. Pizzo, Mr. Jackson, errors or omissions? Seeing none, all in favor? Thank you. Was notice given as required by the Planning Act, Mr. Secretary Treasurer?
Yes.
Are there any requests for withdrawal or adjournment?
No.
Thank you. To the planner, at your leisure.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Chair. The consent application D1002 2026.
On the planning report.
For 26 Queen Street North, an approximately 631 square meter residential property is seeking to sever the lands to facilitate the development of a semi-detached dwelling and to allow for a builder's mortgage to be attained. Specifically, the consent application is seeking to severance to create 2 new lots with frontages of approximately 10.15 meters and lot areas approximately 315 square meters and 317 square meters. Previously, the applicant has applied for and received a site-specific zoning. The property was rezoned from higher density residential R4 to R1C-107 to permit a semi-detached dwelling and to increase the maximum lot coverage from 45% to 49.5%. No other site-specific provisions were required based on the proposal. Additionally, a building permit application to demolish a single detached dwelling has been received and approved by building staff. The permit is still open and active. The application was reviewed in accordance with Section 50, Subsection 1 of the Planning Act and against relevant provincial legislation, regional, and municipal policy. The provincial planning statement directs municipalities to provide a range and mix of housing options and the efficient use of land. As mentioned, the severance will facilitate the residential development and intensification of the severed lands. The Niagara official plan supports the development of a range and mix of housing, including through intensification. The plan provides targets for intensification for Thorold to achieve by 2051. This development proposal would support the goals for compact built form and gentle density outlined. The lands are located within the urban living area of the City of Thorold official plan and are adjacent to a downtown commercial designation. Both official plans direct for intensification that considers the character of the street and neighborhood. There are a range and mix of housing types and built forms on Queen Street North, including multi-unit dwellings. Planning staff have reviewed the application and are of the opinion that the proposal conforms to the criteria outlined in section B1.1.3, B1.1.5, and D4.2.1 in the City of Thorold official plan. As mentioned under the 2019 Comprehensive Zoning Bylaw, the lands are currently zoned site-specific R1C-107, which permits semi-detached dwellings and an increased maximum lot coverage. The minimum lot area and lot frontage requirements are being met and exceeded, and no other site-specific relief was requested based on the original proposals. The proposed lots are of a size which can support development and be compliant with the respective zoning provisions, including for parking, as required for a severance of lands as outlined in the bylaw. The application was circulated to partner agencies and organizations. No objections were received against the application by any agency or organization. Comment was received from a member of the public and were addressed in the report. Comments were concerned with the size and appropriateness of the development and impacts on neighboring properties. As outlined in the report, many of these comments were addressed through the previous zoning application, including the tree removal and lot coverage, or are permitted as of right from the zoning, such as the height of a building. In summary, planning staff are supportive of the application, and we recommend that the committee approve the application for the severance, subject to the conditions outlined. Thank you.
Thank you. Who speaks on behalf of this report, please? If you could come forward. Identify yourself for the record, please.
Thank you. My name is Greg Terrace. I'm a senior planner with Urban Environmental Management.
Welcome, Mr. Terrace. Go ahead.
Thank you. I have a brief presentation, but I don't even think it's necessary. Ms. Collins addressed everything that we would have spoke. Just would like to say that we reviewed the staff report, agree with the recommendation, and support the conditions.
Thank you, Mr. Terrace. Questions or comments from the committee? Mr. Pizzo.
I'd like to ask you, what have you done so far?
So we've received the demolition permit, and the demolition has occurred. It's nearly complete now.
You got a permit, haven't you?
Absolutely, yes.
So you haven't gone any further? You just tore the house down, that's it you've done, that's it?
Correct, yes.
Okay, recommendations, you agree with them?
Yes, as I noted, yes.
Okay, that's all.
Further questions or comments? Mr. Revenek?
Yeah, just one question, sir.
Yes.
One of the members of the public had posed some questions, and one of their questions was about the whether it was going to be a one-story, a two-story building. Can you enlighten us on that, just for?
Yes, through you, Mr. Chairman. Although I don't believe it's relevant to the severance, if I don't know how I have access, but there is a profile drawing of the proposed development. So it's basically a raised bungalow on the property, semi. Yep.
Okay, thank you. I know it's not relevant, but one of the neighbors had asked it, so I just clarify the issue. Thank you.
That's why we brought this drawing.
Mr. Daniels?
Yeah, just one quick question. Are both units being constructed simultaneously, or are they going to be phased?
No, it will be constructed as one building.
And parking, because we're covering almost 50% of the lot now. Just curious about parking, if it's going to be a semi-detached, and how many cars are going to be on there, and if there's going to be cars on the street.
We've met the zoning requirements for the parking when we did the zoning bylaw amendment.
Okay. And all drainage impacts have been,
As, through you, Mr. Chairman, as part of the application for a building permit, a site servicing and grading plan will be prepared and submitted with the application.
great, thank you.
Mr. DiPaolo?
Unless there's any other comments, I'd like to make a motion that the application. Yeah,
Sorry, Peter, could I have a question, John?
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Okay, to the chair, I see the trees have been removed in the front. There's 2 stumps there now, or there was when I looked at it.
Yes, sir.
Will they be removed? Because I'm kind of concerned that that might compromise the new sidewalks that's there. If you dig out the stump, will it be pulling that sidewalk up, or you going to grind the stumps, or?
With respect to the trees that were there, we received permission from the city of Thorold to remove them.
Right.
And the stumps will be removed and new trees will be planted a little bit farther back from the sidewalk. During the zoning process, we all sort of came to the conclusion those trees likely should have been removed before the new sidewalks
Yes,
were put
I
in.
agree, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just worried that if you did remove the entire stump, whether it might take the sidewalk with it.
I would hope the contractors are able to do the stump
Yeah,
removal
okay.
without
All right.
impacting the sidewalk.
Okay, and sorry to interrupt you, Peter.
Back to you, Mr. DiPaolo.
wonderful, thank you. I'd like to make the motion that the application D 1403-2025, I believe?
D1002 or
Sorry.
26?
I'm looking at the wrong one here, sorry, D10, yes.
Yeah,
The
that
one
one,
before us right now.
not
Be-
last year's.
Thank you. Be approved based on the review of the pertinent information and the comments presented at the hearing. I have conducted a site visit and for the reasons stated in the planning report, support the application.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder for that? Mr. Daniels? Further questions or comments? Seeing none? All in favor? Mr. Terrace, good? Mr. Ravenek, did you have something? Oh, I'm sorry. Further new business. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Mr. Daniels?
One question, I think we brought it up before, but we had our pictures taken at the beginning of our internship here in 2022 with
Almost
for
over.
badges. It's saying it's almost done, but we did have pictures taken. So we had badges, so when we went to properties, people would know who we are and where we came from. But just an update on that would be great.
We'll have no hair jokes on this committee, sir. Mr. Davidson, would you like to address that?
Take a stab at it. I mean, we can definitely reach out to our folks and get a status and hopefully get you some tags in time for next month. Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll definitely let you know in time for the
Thank
next
you, Mr.
meeting.
Davidson. Mr. Pizzo? Into the cloud.
That was my question. They took them on our second or third meeting back in 2022, and
You're going to be on the Thorold calendar, the month of June.
Anybody, anything new? Seeing none, next meeting, Mr. Secretary Treasurer? June 18th, and I think we have two. Excellent. Motion to adjourn is what you're trying to say? Excellent. All in favor? Thank you.